Hey guys, so it's a pretty nice day out. I just want to take some time to detail my car. I really haven't done it in so long. I figured it's time I hit it up again. It's just a little bit dusty if anything, and the interior is kind of bad. I haven't done it in a while. I do detailing work outside of the car, meaning I like put a bunch of dirty tools and stuff in there and take them out all the time. So not a huge amount of dirt in there even with all that, but you know, it does add up after a little while. And honestly haven't just done it for my whole car in a while. Like I'll do like parts of it, like just my driver's side or something, but I just thought I'd take some time to actually just go through and do the whole car, and I just wanted to take you guys with me. You know, we're kicking it back. It's been a while since I've done a video like this. I'm basically, at this point, it's been 1 year since I've started doing this YouTube stuff. We started after that, you know, here, and now we're all members of the One Bucket Army. I finally got someone to say it, which is epic. So I'm not gonna be talking too much during this video, but just kind of like reflecting on the 1 year, how we're doing, and yeah, where we've come from where we started. So I guess without further ado, I'll just get into it and just start doing it. I'm doing the interior and exterior today. No wheels. We just talked about that recently. Too much is actually a bad thing. I haven't really gotten much new detailing equipment in like a whole year now, but mostly focused on the video stuff. There is some like mowing going on, so there might be some like annoying noise, but we'll just do it anyways. We now have 400 freaking subscribers, or it's more than that, 450, I don't know. But this is what a 400 bucket army looks like, just saying. I mean, kind of epic, not gonna lie. So that's you guys and me, and we're all buckets. No, I'm just saying it's a lot of buckets. So if you put people into buckets, it looks like a lot. I do appreciate like all you guys supporting me so far, and it's been a lot of fun, and I plan to continue doing this, making good shorts, goofy stuff, and maybe some kind of informational long form content. I don't know, I haven't really gotten the hang of that yet. It's just been a little too time consuming. So yeah, so I just wanted to review the one bucket method since I last did that a year ago now. And you know, it's something that I sort of did incorrectly in the video, and it's also a really hard video to watch. I don't know how it's my video with the most views. Like, what is that? I guess. Yeah, let's just get right into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little back to the origin story type of video. So thank you guys for watching again, and enjoy. Flippin' chipmunk. So I do have like this really wide angle lens, and I think it's kind of nice because, you know, I'm like basically always in the frame. Even my fat head fits. You know, in this video, I'm also gonna demonstrate the true one bucket method. I'll show you how it's actually done so you aren't confused. So what I like about these buckets is they're only 3.5 gallon buckets, so they're kind of smaller. I don't know, I just like the yellow, honestly. I found them for a more decent price at a different website. Last time I paid like an absurd amount for them. Don't ask. Look at that foam. That's what you like to see. All right, I was gonna grab some towels to wash with. I'm only grabbing 3. That'll be more than enough to wash my full car without scratching it. In you go. That nice cold water feels so good right now. This is the one thing I hate about having too much soap. It gets all over you. Man, this camera lens is awesome. It gets like everything. Like what the problem with the phone was I couldn't get it far back enough to get you guys like a nice view of the car, or a nice view of the car and my head, but now I can get both pretty easily. All right, let's just phone this thing down. It's like steaming. It's a nice like humid day. Just gonna start washing it down. It is pretty warm, so this stuff's drying up pretty quick. for him. That soap was already drying up on the other side, so gotta be sort of quick today. So now I'm gonna be renewing my application to the 1 bucket army. Got 3 microfiber towels in 1 bucket. No grit guard in here or anything. And all I'm gonna do is just take one side of the microfiber towel, work the whole top of the car, because that's the cleanest area. And then I'll flop it around and start working on the sides. I'm a little worried about how sunny it is and how quick everything's drying up today, but should be okay. So when you're doing the 1 bucket wash method, you don't want to put the microfiber towels back in the same bucket, because the idea is you have a clean bucket of water and soap, and so you want to maintain it and keep it that way. So no contamination from anything else. So now I'm going to flip the towel over. I'm going to start getting the side of the car. I'm not getting the whole side, but I'm going to do just a good amount of it. So that should be enough of there. Then I'm going to throw it in, I guess I'll throw it in a bucket of used stuff. So stuff that I'm not using again. Now I'm going to grab another towel. This time I'm going to do the whole side of the car. Just really trying to agitate as much as I can. Okay, now I'm flipping the towel, getting the trunk area. Now I got 1 towel left to do the side and then also the front of the car, which is more than enough. So I already got the hood earlier. I'm just trying to get the grills and whatnot. I'm trying to be somewhat quick about this because it will dry, but honestly, flipping the towel. Soap drying on your car doesn't matter too much if you get it within a couple of minutes, so it's something I did want to talk about and demonstrate at some point, because your pressure washer will just blast it away. Yeah, you can see all that soap drying if I zoom in for you. Enhance! Enough clowning, let's start rinsing this thing down. Holy crap. Almost as wet as this car right now. What? With sweat. That is with sweat. Now, we bring out the drying towel. Myself up after. I was thinking about at some point maybe getting some window tint, because I don't know what happened, but the inside of these windows, like, they have a bunch of like holes in it in the tint somehow. Not really sure how that happened, but it was like that when I got it, so not even sure what percent I want. I don't really like tint too much. I got nothing to hide. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm like literally dripping sweat. Not even doing much. I'm not even on the inside of the car yet either. I don't know why I'm sweating so bad today. Whew. I think it's because I'm used to wearing like a tank top and shorts. So I'm wearing a thick ass cotton polo and some pants. All right, anyway, I'm done drying. Let's get to the next step. So normally I'd do the wheels now, but because I'm done, we're just gonna start doing the inside. I gotta show you guys around because this is where you'll probably see the biggest difference. The outside was just kind of dusty and a little bit dirty, so it wasn't bad. I still got a bunch of hairs and stuff in here. Show you what I'm talking about. So you can see, just a bunch of hair and like grass and dirt and stuff, so it's not too bad. Got sweat all over me. I got some like prunes and just a bunch of like dirt in the cracks and stuff. Trunk's not too bad. Yeah, you can see it's basically just dirt from me doing detailing work, so like dripping out. All right, so that wig left an impact for sure. I realized I opened the trunk and then there's a bunch of water that falls off of it, so I gotta just dry that real quick. How the runoff works in different places, but it wasn't like I was waiting that long, so. All right, so now that I'm with you guys, so what I got is this Inner QD, which is a interior cleaner, but doesn't really foam. It's also safe on like LED screens and stuff, and it's antibacterial. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it just because it is very smelly. Like after you clean your car, it'll all smell like lemons. So it's a very potent interior cleaner. It's supposed to be like a quick detailing type cleaner, so you know, you just spray it and wipe it off kind of thing. And it works well if you just kind of got a car that's lightly dusty like mine is, but most of the time I probably wouldn't use something like this just because it does kind of trigger allergies and stuff. Not that I have any. You don't need to use a lot of this stuff. It's actually gonna go pretty smoothly, I feel like. I haven't really honestly sat down and done this in a while where I just kind of like actually clean my car. So this will be kind of a nice little treat when I drive it later. I do like how this stuff smells, but you know, it's something to just think about, that, you know, if you're using a chemical that's like an allergenic one, meaning it can trigger people's allergies, then they might have a hard time breathing when they're in the car. Oh, frick. At least sweating buckets. So by the way, how was my application, or how was my renewal for the 1 Bucket Army? Like, did I do all right? I think I did better than last time, so. So that's all the interior. Wow, that was super quick. All I have to do is the wheel now. Normally I'd use like a brush for this kind of stuff, but with this kind of a cleaner, like it's just not really that necessary. And anyways, I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit. You guys can enjoy some music and hang out and watch me clean. Sorry to interrupt. But one thing that's kind of nice about using this cleaner is that it doesn't really leave any residue. I just like wipe this down with the cleaner and it feels pretty good already, and it's not like I had to dry it up or anything. Overall, I think I just like a more normal like foaming tip cleaner. I have to look around to see what I like and try some different ones. Pretty much got like all this like interior center area done, and now I'm just gonna get the glass real quick. Wow, I look dastardly in this mirror. sunroof on the inside. Actually does have some dirt on it somehow. So make sure to clean your sunroof every now and then. Get those gases off of it, you know? So that was an easy part. Next I'm gonna get all the seats and stuff. This is my favorite part personally because it's so easy, but just spraying down the seats. Trying to get in those cracks and crevices, get any, embedded dirt out, so that when I come back with a vacuum, I can just all take care of it really easily. Also the antibacterial, I'll like be done with the gym and just sit down in here, and it's a lot of sweat I'm having, just saying. And then also I'll just take care of the door panels too. It's all the same chemical, so it's just easy enough to make my rounds with it. I don't usually do it like this, by the way. You guys just happen to be in the way. Whoa, there's like a freaking spider web in my car. What the hell? My car is so clean that even spiders like living in it. It's kind of a flex. It's probably living there until I whipped a corner and it flew off the web. That was the spider. Less parts of this trunkaroni. This next part is just getting the door jambs. We got all the plastics and leathers done. This is why I like this, because now I can just set aside that interior cleaner, grab my rinseless wash and a Eagle 5 Hundo, and just begin doing this. So most of the water's dried up by this point. Heat.
This ain't Texas.
Shut that freaking music off. Freaking chipmunk won't leave me alone. It's like my best friend, Chiptavius. So, little recap so far. Got the door jambs, got all the leather and plastic, and now all we're gonna do is basically, holy, about to watch some Nature Channel, guys. See that up in the tree? It's a pretty wide angle camera, so they're on like a territory wars, those birds up there. But now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rake up all the dirt and vacuum it up. Maybe throw a little bit of carpet cleaner on my driver's side, just because I use it a lot. But first I'm just gonna brush everything with this bad boy. All right, how about that, guys? Pretty nice. Got a little bit of an upgraded mount for these types of scenarios. So I'm gonna take out all these floor mats actually, just because they're kind of gonna get in the way otherwise. All right, so all I'm gonna do is just brush it to the one area. Nice and simple. I'm also gonna move the seats back, which I can't anymore because they're already pushed back. I knew that though. We're just testing to see if you guys would catch me on it, and you failed. So we got all the dirt conglomerated. Wow, we got all the dirt conglomerated. That's what I was trying to say before I ate my words. Now we're just gonna do the same principle here. So before I get the back, I'm just gonna vacuum the front so I can do that while my seats are all the way back, because it does take a little bit of time to move the seats around and stuff. So I'm just gonna be getting the vacuum. Where's this vacuum? I got my vacuum. Little jump scare for you guys. Let's do it. Close the front door area so no like stuff falls in or anything like that. Gotta move the seats forward. Just a trick of the trade. What the hell? How did that freaking rip? Or something new breaking randomly. Just cursed. Now we got a nice open view. So I'm just gonna vacuum both sides, just like we did with the front. Then all we got left is these floor mats. Got some interior cleaner. I'm just gonna get that center console area in the back that I missed, and also the back of the seats real fast. I'll give you guys a nice little unique angle. Okay, you can't see anything. Forget about the uniqueness. I don't have to worry about moving you guys so much. Just cleaning up a little bit. So these passenger ones are pretty good. Might throw a little bit of finisher on them even without any carpet cleaner, just help remove any odors if there's any built up. That's why I kind of like it. It's just like a nice little duster, you know? These are the more dirty ones. I'm actually gonna use some carpet cleaner just because I use it a lot and I get my dirty shoes on there. So I'm not gonna be talking during this. You guys can just enjoy the view. Wasn't really expecting that much crap to come out, but I'm gonna actually do it one more round. Don't really ever do this, but you know, if I'm not gonna do my carpets that often, might as well, right? Bam. Something that a lot of people don't do is the backside. You don't usually need to do anything about it, but I'm just gonna brush it off today.
This trucker, play going 50. There's no more construction.
Just because all the Gandalf hairs,
Holy
you
crap,
know?
my hair's getting out of the sunroof. Woo! It is nice.
Some of you might be like, what the heck is that? Well, boom, boom. All right, last mat, and this is usually the biggest one, the passenger side. Bam. This one's not too bad. The reason I'm always brushing usually in one direction, by the way, is because then you're making all the dirt go in that one direction. So if there's something more in the middle, you're brushing it still in the same direction to get it to the edge. Especially like with hairs, you'll notice they kind of cling in a little bit. So it takes a couple of brushes to get them out. Bammo. Let me get this placed in the car. One thing I almost forgot, and I do want to do a little video on this, is most missed areas by detailers, but I almost forgot the windows, so. Like even if you don't touch them, there can be like gases from the plastics and leather that degrade from the sun over time and kind of sticks to the window and gives it that fogginess. Just gonna be putting away some of this stuff. Nothing major. I do want to do some paint protecting kind of, but I don't really feel like my car needs it. So I'm just gonna skip that step today. Normally I'd throw some on, but I haven't been driving around that much just because I've been out of town. I finally got the live streaming figured out, by the way, so that's kind of exciting. We'll be trying out some of that eventually. Not right now though. I gotta empty out my vacuum feels kind of like there's a bunch of trash in there. Hope you enjoyed this nice little relaxing car wash or just detail. Just trying to do a little bit of everything. You know, I'm not sure how long it took me. Looks like it was about 2 hours though. It's pretty standard. I was lugging you guys around, so it does make it take a little bit longer. But nevertheless, a nice little detail, and so it doesn't have to be hard. You know, if you maintain it, you won't have much dirt that you actually have to get out, and so it makes it very easy and makes it actually pretty cheap to do. As you see, I didn't use very many chemicals. I didn't also use very many microfiber towels, and it didn't take me too long. If I wasn't lugging you guys around, it probably would have taken me an hour and a half to do the whole thing, which is pretty standard for a cleaner car. Sweating like crazy. I still am actually. Got some freaking Gandalf hair on me. All right. Members of the One Bucket Army, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So I just want to take some time to kind of look at some of my old videos, kind of see where we've come from. It's been a long year. I posted a video, you know, I've done 219 videos in a whole year, which is about, I'm posting a video a third of the year. So 219 over 365 days. So that's a pretty substantial amount. Maybe 60% of the time I'm posting a video, which is crazy. And I just kind of wanted to look at some of my old stuff, and so I had like a little video here because it's kind of cool to see how much I've learned and, you know, all the different things I've done within a year. So you can see I've got a ton of different videos. First off, the purple car wash was a lot of fun, right at the top there. Also the Temu detail and Poseidon, I had a lot of fun making those different thumbnails. But you can just see I've got like a ton of different videos. Got puny car, air freshener. So I had like tons of different fun ones, and then you got like all these like stupid ones and some informational ones, and there's just a ton of them. And that's just the videos too. I only do 2 of those a week, so it's not like I'm doing a million of them. If I look at the first one that I made, I got the clean your plastic floor mats. And this is crazy. I really haven't, like, this is so old. I was using a different program to edit with. So I was using Sony Vegas Pro, which was complete crap. And I also was recording 1080p 30 FPS because I thought that's all I needed. But then I can't do things like zooming or anything without losing a lot of quality. Then I ramped up what I was doing, and I had to figure out a bunch of different ways to make proxies and how to optimize the footage so it wasn't blowing up my computer while I was using it. But you can see this is just so much different. Like I had the I had the one Relentless song going, which I'll play. It's always good for like an intense situation. The next one was the spiciest car wash. I liked making this video a lot. This is probably my favorite video to make. It was actually really painful, but you know, I did this for a little subscriber special way back in the day. It was a lot of fun. It was also supposed to be a red car wash, so had a lot of red involved, but you know, it's not officially a colored car wash. It's more just, you know, a spicy one. So it's actually really painful. I didn't realize it was so short. It's only 5 minutes and 40 seconds or so, which is crazy. I thought it was more like 15 minutes, but you know, I guess I was really cropping this up. I was coughing, hacking up. It was painful, but it was a lot of fun either way. Yeah, that was my first colored car wash I did too. Got me into the rest of them, which I still have a few left to do. Then I got the Temu car wash, and this one was like my favorite in terms of like the idea. I had a lot of fun like you know, thinking about what I was doing and then executing on it and going through with it. It was obviously a little challenging because there was a lot of planning involved, and I think it turned out really good. So in terms of like my ideas for these videos, I think this one's probably my favorite. I didn't necessarily do the best execution, but I did like how the video did turn out though overall. I did have a lot of fun doing it too. It was very experimental and just got to try a bunch of different things, which was really nice. And you can see my video editing is a lot better at that point, and it's a lot higher quality too, which is cool to see, going from the first video to like something I made within the last month. So yeah, just keeping you guys around for a little bit extra, but you know, I do appreciate you all watching, and you know, it's been a lot of fun so far, so I'll continue doing it. And yeah, let's do it together. I love you guys.